One of the most powerful heroes from the boys suddenly found themselves in the world of One Punch Man. How could the 7 stack up against monsters, S-class heroes, and the crushing bureaucracy of the Hero Association? In this video, we're ranking each member by power, combat skill, and public image. Because in the world of One Punch Man, power doesn't always mean prestige. For example, the obvious comparison is between King and Saitama. King, who has no powers, or at least we still think he doesn't, always happens to be at the right place at the right time wherever Saitama finishes the job, and King takes all the credit. But except he never meant to take any of the credit. Nor he doesn't want to, but to the people's eyes, he just happens to be there, and that lands him to the top spot in the S-class rank without having to take the exam. Meanwhile, Saitama, who aces a physical exam by a mile or even a marathon, fails to appeal the public eye, and also the written exam, and that lands him down to the C rank when he first joined the Hero Association. For those that don't know what the 7 is, or just only know Homelander from the boys, the 7 is basically a corrupt celebrity version of the Justice League. It has exactly 7 members, to which all of them has extraordinary powers, and they are essentially the best of the best, except they really aren't the best. They only care about their public image and not the people, and every member or superhero in that universe has some sort of issue. So now, let's rank the members of the 7. First up, the Deep. He talks to fish, and that's about it. Sure, underwater he might be decent, but 99% of the Hero Association work happens on land. He'd probably be stationed near a coastal city like J City, and even then, he'd spend more time filming eco-friendly PSAs and diddle with octopuses than fighting sea monsters. He's marketable, he's got the look, but when a tiger level threat appears in a mall food court, yeah, he's useless. C-class, mid-tier, famous but forgettable. Moving on to Black Noir. He is a silent assassin. In the boys, he's fast, deadly, and precise. In the One Punch Man world, he'd be a specialist. Think of him like a budget atomic samurai. He's not flashy, but he gets the job done. He has tank explosions head on, he's got pretty good reaction speed when he faced off against Homelander and Kimiko, expert with weapons, great healing factor, and is also extremely numb to pain. He can quietly topple demon level threats in the shadows and then disappearing before the news camera shows up. B-class. Low mid-tier, under the radar, literally. A-Train's got one major thing going for him: speed. He's faster than most heroes, reaching speeds up to 3 times the speed of sound. He's perfect for quick response missions. In battle, he's a glass cannon. One wrong move and it's hospital time due to his heart problems, mainly from the abuse for using Compound V. The Hero Association would hype him up like an S-class hero, merch deals, sponsorships, TV cameos, but behind the scenes, he's sit at a high A-class, fast, flashy, and fragile. Queen Mave is the heavy hitter of the group. Super strength, durability, tanked a really powerful bomb compared to the Star Bomb. She has years of combat experience. She's the closest the 7 has to a traditional hero, someone who actually saves people. In a real fight, she's holding her own against demon level monsters. The Hero Association would respect her, put her on S-class posters, not the strongest compared to Homelander, but definitely one of the most trusted. A-class, low tier, power, and poise. Next up is Starlight. Her light energy blasts are versatile, crowd controlling, and packs a serious punch. She's got good heart, solid combat training, and isn't afraid to throw hands when it counts. Publicly, she's a symbol of hope. The association will love her. She'd rank at below S-class like Genos, strong enough to make an impact but not quite Monster Slayer. Top of A-class, beloved, and battle ready. Translucent is invisible, and that's about it. His carbon skin makes him tough, sure, but he's not exactly throwing punches or dodging lasers. He'd be used for recon, infiltration, but when monsters start shooting plasma beams, he's done for. C-class, mid-tier, useful but expendable. Before we get to Homelander, here are some honorable mentions of heroes that were in the 7 or were top contenders to join the 7. First up is Stormfront. Stormfront isn't just strong, she's a war machine. She's got flight, super strength, lightning manipulation, and battlefield experience that spans nearly a century. In terms of pure destructive power, she's easily on par with A-class heroes. She could take down monster mobs with AoE lightning strikes and take damage that would turn most A-class heroes into red mist. But she's a PR disaster. Her fascist ideology and lack of restraint would make her unusable for public hero work. The Hero Association will likely keep her off official rosters, classifying her as a special asset. A-class, high tier, but politically radioactive. From Gen V, we got Golden Boy, literally the top student of Godolkin University with explosive fire-based powers and durability that let him go toe-to-toe with trained soups. Golden Boy is like a miniature Homelander with less control and a whole lot more trauma. He flies, he burns, he punches like a meteor, and emotionally, he's barely holding it together. In the Hero Association, he'd be fast-tracked into the S-class, no question, but the cracks would show. Public meltdowns, disobedience, reckless collateral damage. He's the kind of hero the association would rush into the spotlight and later scramble to cover up. S-class, low tier, brilliant, unstable, and burned too bright. And next we have Blind Spot. Blind Spot is fast, agile, and trained in acrobatics. On paper, he's a decent pick for C-class, some sort of low-level Sonic without the killing instinct. But let's be honest, his combat potential is limited, and his most famous moment is getting his ears clapped by Homelander. In the Hero Association, he'd probably be assigned to low-level threat patrols or used in PR campaigns for diverse hero initiatives. Fast, yes, but fragile and naive. C class, low tier, blindly mediocre. Soldier Boy is VOD's original super soldier. He's tough, he's brutal, and he's built like an angry tank with daddy issues. His strength and durability would make him an ideal for frontline combat against demon level threats, kind of like the grumpier version of Tank Top Master. But what makes him really dangerous is that radiation blast. It disintegrates V-enhanced individuals on contact. In One Punch Man, that kind of ability is somewhat comparable to the explosion over there. He'd be seen as both a powerful asset and a awful wildcard. A class, mid-tier, a walking nuke with a hero complex. And finally, Homelander, the walking nuke in a cape. Flight, laser vision, super strength, unmatched speed, and no moral compass. He's a top S-class hero, no doubt. He could level cities if he wanted to, but compared to the other heroes in S-class, Homelander is somewhat decent. The only reason the Hero Association would fear him is because they need him. He'd be the face of justice, loved by the media, feared by everyone behind the scenes. S-class, top tier, the ultimate threat, or the ultimate lie. So if the 7 joined in the One Punch Man universe, most of them would be stars on TV, but only a few of them can actually survive the chaos. Homelander would dominate, Mave would endure, the Deep, yeah, you get the idea. I know these rankings are way too high for them since realistically all of them can hardly get past A class or even the land of top spot A class. Like I said at the beginning, I'm ranking them not just on their power, but on their public image and how their marketing strategy can lead them to the top spot. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below realistically where they rank, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this breakdown, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.